Shout out to the Black Squad. I am Kenyatta Black. Welcome back for part 2 of Is Kendra G's dating show making black women look bad? Man, I stumbled upon a good one this afternoon. I decided to do a reaction immediately. I finished up the reel that I was working on, got that posted to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and I hurried up and jumped on this. This has to be done immediately. But yo, man, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Go ahead and click that subscribe button right now. Hit the like button. Smash the likes, man. The likes help the channel more than anything. If you're not going to hit the Cash App, the least you could do is hit the like button so we could grow this channel. I'm trying to see just how much progress I can make this 2024. If I can get the subscriber count up to 5,000 or maybe 10,000, I'll be very proud of myself. To get that number of subscribers in 1 year would be, you know, I'd pat myself on the back for that. That's a nice little, you know, that'd be a nice little 365-day run. You feel me? So hit the like button. Let's grow this channel. Yeah, man. You know, I started off this series a couple days ago when I did part 1. If you haven't seen part 1, make sure you go check that out too. But this broad here, bro, this chick is nuts. You gonna see in a minute. But as always, special shout out to Mr. Truth Logic, Illuminiki Blanco, and Robert Coleman, aka Abuki Cabal. And if you're not subscribed to Abuki Cabal, make sure you go over and subscribe to his channel. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put his name in the chat room right now so you know how to spell it. Go ahead and subscribe to Abuki Cabal's channel. All right, but let's get into this here, man. Oh, man, without further delay, man, let's go.
Hello?
Hi. Hello.
Hey, let me see this hair.
I'm
Is it
just
red,
going-
boo?
Hey, Kendra.
Hey, girl. Is it hair red? Let me see.
Yes. It's like
Okay.
the same kind that you had.
Now, hold up, man. Right off the bat, what is the question being asked here? Is the Kendra G dating show making black women look bad? Now, what do we have here yet again? Overweight, middle-aged sister with a wig on her fucking head. Is this a good representation of black women? Because obviously, if this is a dating show, then this woman is being offered up on the dating market. Is this the face that black women want on the internet on a very popular dating show, representing them on the dating market? So again, I asked the question, is the Kendra G dating show making black women look bad?
That you wear.
Yep, I got a red wig. Yep.
Yes.
What's your name, love?
They over here comparing wigs.
Frida, okay. Don't have your head cut off, so bring the thing up. All right, there we go. Frida, where you calling me from? Where you live?
I'm in Washington, D.C.
DC's in the building. How old are you?
40.
40. Okay, don't forget, don't cut your head off. 40. What you do
That's
for?
still good.
There you go. What you do for a living?
Well, I'm in the process of getting my CNA nurse aid certificate. And my interests include having my own business. So I'm in the process of like different opportunities right now. Like just is no difference from being in between a job or whatever or career. But nurse aid, nail tech, hospitality, that's the type of industry that I'm in.
Are you unemployed right now?
Yes.
Girl.
Fam, how you a 40-year-old unemployed adult? You 40 years old and you ain't got no job, sis. But you out here looking for a man. You ain't got no job. Let me tell you something. Listen, ladies, men do not care what job you have necessarily. We don't care about your job title in the sense that it doesn't add, quote, value to you as far as how much we are attracted to you. However, don't no man want a bum. No man wants a bum bitch. All right. Negative. I think every man has been there and done that at least once. And somewhere along the line, whether it took him one or two or three bum bitches to come to the conclusion that he was never going to do that shit again, I think every man somewhere along the line has decided he's never going to do that shit again. Okay? You ain't got no goddamn job, which means I've got to pay for everything. Everything. You are a child. You are essentially a child. I'm essentially adopting a child by dating you. Because you've got nothing. I gotta buy your drawers. I gotta buy your deodorant, your soap, your meals, your clothes, your shoes, your everything. And yes, I, Kenyatta Black, even me myself, I did that shit one time in my life. I'll never do it again. Never do it again. I'm not taking care of no chick like she's my fucking child. Not happening. Not fucking happening. This chick is 40 years old, ain't got no job, waited till she was 40 years old to try to become a nurse. Are you kidding me? What the fuck you been doing with your life? Says she ain't had no job in a couple years. How you ain't had a job? Bitch, how are you alive? How are you alive? How do you eat? How do you have a roof over your head? Bruh. Is the Kendra G dating show making black women look bad, bruh?
So how long have you been unemployed for?
I'm not gonna cap. It's been like maybe
What? Here you go. Here you go.
Years, but
a couple years.
I'm in the process of getting back to work. I'm looking for a job.
Your bills for the last couple of years.
I mean, some people, sometimes you have family help you. You might be on a fixed income or whatever. But right now, like, I'm in between. I'm like building things to where as though, they'll come to fruition.
So do you want
to
date while
what? Yo, did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? Where things will come to fruition? What the fuck is a fruition? What you growing bananas, bitch? Fruition. I believe the word she was looking for was fruition. Things will come to fruition. This bitch said fruition. Fruition. Like she growing bananas and apples. This bitch. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God. Shows like this sometimes highlight just how dumb some of these broads are, yo. Oh my God. As if the bitch babble wasn't bad enough. As if. What the fuck is a fruition, yo? Yo, you know something? We might have to incorporate that into some Black Squad slang. I'm gonna have to figure out, cause we got a little, we got the holiday, we got the yams appreciation holiday. You know what I'm saying? That might be some slang we can incorporate into the jargon. You know what I'm saying? Fruitation. Yo, stay tuned. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna use that word. That's a new word, fruitation. Yo, let's keep this show rolling, man. Let's keep it going.
No, I don't want to date. That's a great question. I just
want. Why are you calling me?
No, it's not
what
that
the fuck?
I don't want to date. I'm calling you because I'm looking for a male and I'm looking to have a good time with somebody, and get to know someone. But that doesn't mean
that is the essence of dating, getting to know somebody.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah. I'm looking into dating.
40 years old.
Yo, this broad is so full of shit. She's confusing herself. And right off the bat, all this back and forth and confusion and whatnot, it tells you she's not being honest at all. Like she's so focused on not saying certain things and trying to come off a certain way and try to, get her lies over, that she's saying stupid shit. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, just 2 seconds ago, no, I don't want to date. And then, oh, but you're on a dating show. Oh, yeah, well, I do want to get to know somebody. That's dating, dummy. What the fuck? But just follow this chick, bruh. Just follow this. This is a nutty ass broad, bruh. And she is a fucking liar. Just pay attention. Just pay
Yes.
attention.
Girl, I feel like
Uh-huh.
okay. So because you keep contradicting everything I ask you.
But isn't a lot of things contradictory? I'm trying to be careful with my speech because I don't want to, this year, 2024, I don't want to say
No, I think
anything
you're trying to be
negative.
careful with your speech because you don't want to tell the truth.
I do
Yep.
want to tell the truth. I do want to tell the truth.
So
The
do
dating
okay, because I
time,
asked you if you want to date, and you said no, I don't want to date. And then you said, and then I said, because this is a dating show, so you will only call me if you want to date. And then you came back and said, well, I do want to get to know somebody. So that's dating.
mhm.
What's the difference?
Yeah, so you're right. I'm not saying that I'm right. You are right. I
So
made a mistake. Yes, I did say that I didn't want to date, but not because of my circumstances. That shouldn't disqualify for me finding a companion because just like when you're in a relationship and you end up either if you end up moving.
Isn't it amazing how these women don't think anything about them should disqualify them from dating or disqualify them from getting a certain caliber of man? Like, okay, she doesn't have a job. She doesn't think that should disqualify her. She's overweight. I guarantee you, like most women, she doesn't think that should disqualify her. She has a child from another man. I guarantee you, like most women, she doesn't think that should disqualify her. She's not attractive at all. I guarantee you, like most women, she thinks she's a fucking 10, and that shouldn't fucking matter. How are you going to sit here and say that you being a 40-year-old adult doesn't disqualify you from a certain caliber of man or even being able to date in general? Absolutely fucking amazing how these women these days don't think anything should disqualify them.
in with that person and some things happen, you could be married and God will, things happen where he might lose his job. What's the difference from me wanting to be with somebody?
Now, there go that damn slave mentality. Anything can happen. You could have everything you got today. You could lose it tomorrow because God could take it away from you. What the fuck? That fucking Florida Evans mentality. I don't think the Lord will want me to do that. Nah, why do people like her, always blame their shortcomings and their misfortune due to their own choices, due to their own lack of work ethic? Why do they always try to blame that shit on a higher power? Shit is incredible. It is incredible how much of this you hear coming out of the mouths. It's coming out of the mouths of older black people in general, but 9 times out of 10 is coming out of the mouth of an older black woman. And at this point, like, I don't want to hear that shit. Don't tell me a damn thing about what I got I could lose tomorrow. That sounds like a loser's mentality. That's a loser's mentality. I have no fucking plans on losing a damn thing I got. I plan on building on it. You know what I'm saying? But see, this is that loser mentality coming out of her. That slave mentality coming out of her.
And people try to put you in these places, and I'm not going to let you put me in no category, because if I want to be with somebody, it's not hard for me to get somebody. But I did call your show to actually Yes, I am dating. I'm kind of dyslexic there, but I did hear you. Yes, I do want to date.
Okay, well, here's the deal. So I literally ask everybody that question when they're not working if they feel like they're in a position to date because, I mean, yes, when you're not working, I would think all your
What does
energy.
my job have to do with anything if we constantly saying, well, if you're having casual sex and you're not getting any money, at least my
She said, what does my job have to do with anything? Your non-existing job? You don't have a job. You are a 40-year-old grown woman who does not have a damn job. That is a problem because you're on a dating show seeking a man to date you. And you don't seem to have the common fucking sense to understand that there is no man in his right mind that wants to date a 40-year-old, unemployed, overweight, unattractive woman. You don't seem to be able to get that through your head. And Kendra's trying. She's trying to walk her down slow, but at the same time, she's trying to understand this nutty bitch. And, at the same time, it's good for the show, so she's keeping it going. But you can see the look on Kendra's face. Kendra's like, what the fuck kind of bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this chick is nutty, bro. And I believe there may be some mental health issues going on here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some undiagnosed mental health issues or some mental health issues that have been diagnosed, but she's not disclosing the fact, that she's got some mental health issues. But I suspect this chick is off her fucking rocker, okay? And probably hasn't taken her medication in months. This chick is fucking nuts, man.
head is on, my head is screwed on right.
No, it ain't.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Like, you don't, it doesn't make sense to you?
No.
She said no.
Well, it doesn't
No.
make sense. But a lot of things aren't making sense out here. When you talk to a guy, whether it's online, I just want somebody that I can meet just as well as me, if when I go outside or when I'm outside or whatever. And
Wait, okay, where's the? We're gonna move forward.
Bitch babble, blitch babble, blah, blah, blah. That's all the fuck I heard. Do any of you put a 1 in the chat room if you clearly understand what the fuck this bitch just said? Put a 1 in the chat room if you clearly understand what she just said. Put a fire emoji in the chat room if you don't know what the fuck she's talking about. What the fuck? Bitch babble, blah, blah, blah.
We're gonna move forward. And I have no problem. I wanted you to understand that's the question I ask everybody. So I didn't want you to feel personally attacked. Everybody that tells me they don't have a job, I always say, do you feel as though you're in a position to date? Because one would think the better you are, the better chances of your dating pool is, right? So I would think if I don't have a job, I talk about this all the time. Throughout my life, I've had single seasons. Excuse me, single seasons. And the moments when I've lost my radio job and I was living off unemployment checks, I wasn't dating because I was trying to get my shit together. I was trying to pour into myself to make me a better woman so I could date at the level that I really wanted to date at. When I was unemployed, I didn't want to date at that level. But listen, everybody is human. So that's
Now, real quick, look, I get what Kendra's saying, but even Kendra herself has men misunderstood. Completely misunderstood. Because basically what she's saying is, I wanted to get my shit together. She said, I wanted to get my shit together so I could date, the caliber of men that I want to date. Not understanding that her job title, and the amount of money that she makes has absolutely nothing to do with the caliber of a man that she might be able to get. Kendra G could be making $50,000 a year. That has nothing to do with the caliber of man that she's able to get on the dating market. Especially for a chocolatey woman with some big ass titties. What the fuck does the amount of money you got to do, or the amount of money you got have to do with the kind of man you can get. Kendra G got some big old chocolatey titties. God damn. Her titties are bigger than her fucking head. You know how hard it is to find a woman that got bigger titties than her head? Nigga, that goddamn. Kendra G's titties are bigger than her fucking head, and she's sitting here talking goofy about, I wanted to get myself together so I could date a certain caliber. See, she, like most women, damn near all women, you know, if a woman's making $80,000 a year, she wants a man who's making $80,000 or better. Right? And fine, ladies, that's understandable. You want a man who's, to put it simply, you want a man who's better than you. All right, we get it. But here comes, the problem comes when women that look like this chick that Kendra G is interviewing right now, when women who look like that make $80,000 a year, and they out here thinking because they make $80,000 a year, they should have a man who makes $80,000 or more. Because ain't no $80,000 man wifing up that. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to say as far as the amount of money that you make, ladies, has nothing to do with the caliber of man that you are able to get. Because the things that attract you to a man are not the things that attract us to you. Men and women are not attracted to the same things. Now, I understand what Kendra, like I said, I understand what she was saying, but she got that twisted. She got men twisted, man.
That's the backstory behind that question. So we could go forward, but that's the backstory behind that question. So
now, see, Kendra had her head down right there. Did y'all catch that? We just gonna move. When Kendra said we just gonna move forward, she was like, great. Because she is real defensive about this whole job thing for somebody who thinks it's not a fucking problem. But you're gonna see her attitude start to come out more and more as this interview carries on. Just watch. The attitude is amazing. Somebody that looks like this should not have a fucking attitude. You don't look good enough to have a fucking attitude, lady. You really don't.
So your head's not cut off. Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes, I have a 15-year-old son.
Okay. And
now wait a minute. Let's do the math on that. She's 40 years old. She's got a 50-year-old. Oh, excuse me. She's 40 years old. She's got a 15-year-old son. Right? All right. Now that means she was 25 years old when she had the kid. Now, like I said, I believe there's some mental health issues going on here. All right? Some serious mental health issues, which is telling me the reason that she had this kid 15 years ago when she was 25, but she hasn't had any more fucking children since then, is because dudes have realized how fucking crazy this woman is, and ain't nobody trying to have babies with a crazy bitch. It was just that one unfortunate guy when she was 24, 25 and wasn't so crazy. Right? She probably wasn't so crazy when she was a little younger, right? The mental health issues probably started coming out a little later in life. Because, you know, I mean, let's just be honest. Most 40-year-old sisters have more than one kid. So for the fact that you have this 40-year-old sister who's only got one kid that she had when she was 25, I'm sticking to my guns here. I believe there's some mental health issues that started coming out later in life, and that's why this chick only got one kid. Okay? But just that's just some shit that I picked up. You know what I mean? Just let's keep it going.
This is Frida, DC, 40, CNA, currently unemployed, mom to a 15-year-old. Have you ever been married?
No.
Hell nah.
All right, what kind of man you looking for, Frida?
Wait for it.
I actually wrote some notes.
Wait for it.
I'm looking for somebody.
Looking for what?
Vanilla. Like the song, like Jack Harlow.
Vanilla. I'm looking for vanilla. Somebody should make a song out of that. I'm looking for vanilla. Looking for vanilla. Yo, bro, she's looking for a zaddy. Can you believe it? Can you fucking believe it? 40 years old, unemployed, overweight, unattractive, wig on your head, suspected mental health issues. Just, she speaks the language of bitch babble as she's looking for a white man. Why does she think she's going to get a white man? Why does she think she's going to bring this over to the white community? Why does she think there's a white guy out there who's willing to bring this back to his community? But she's looking for vanilla. Vanilla. Looking for vanilla.
I'm looking for somebody that's smart. I'm looking for somebody that's willing to be fruitful, because it depends on what season you're in. When I say that I want a God-fearing man, I'm very specific about details about what type of guy that I'm, into. So I'm looking for somebody that's attractive, somebody that is direct, somebody that, what if I said that I'm looking for somebody that's damaged, because I could be damaged. I'm looking for somebody that's on the same level as me.
So you want a man that's not working?
He doesn't have to be working, because it's not.
Now, that's what I was about to say. Like, because how you going to be 40 years old with no job talking about I'm looking for somebody on the same level as me? Nah, bitch, you supposed to be looking for a come up because you broke. What the fuck? What the fuck? But apparently she is looking for what she considers to be a come up, because she's looking for vanilla. Vanilla, looking for vanilla. I can't get over the way she said that. I'm looking for vanilla. Oh my God, bro. This is insane, man.
How would he be fruitful?
He, at least, what I'm saying as far as being fruitful is that we all, just like we're going to get to that question, but I'm not going to we're going to get to the question about me. So when I'm saying that he's being fruitful, meaning that he wants to be fruitful, and that's biblical, fruitful and multiply, meaning good things are coming to him. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh, okay.
That is not what that means at all. That is not what that means at all. Oh man, listen. On behalf of the black delegation, we would like to offer this woman to the white delegation for absolutely nothing. For nothing in return. You don't have to give us anything in return. Just take her off our hands, and that's it. That's it. That is it. No trade needed. As far as we're concerned, she's a free agent. You can have her. Okay? All right? So I need somebody from the white delegation to get back with me as soon as possible. All right? Because she's looking for vanilla. Vanilla. Looking for vanilla.
So what do you, no, I'm trying to understand, seriously. Because fruitful, and I could be wrong. That's why I'm asking you to explain. Fruitful to me.
It's in the Bible. It says be fruitful and multiply. So
how do you multiply if you don't have any money to multiply with? Because if you don't have a job, I'm assuming
he does have to have he gotta have some type of income. If I'm on a fixed income, then he gotta have some type of money. So it's no difference. I don't want a guy that doesn't have any money. You understand what I'm saying, Kendra? I need somebody that.
Are y'all starting to see the mental health issues that I was talking about? She literally just said he didn't have to have a job. 20 seconds later, he does have to have a job. Because she's on a fixed income. And she ain't on no... And listen, and she's telling on herself, she's saying she's on a fixed income. How are you on a fixed income? You must be getting some kind of check. And you can't be getting unemployment check because you've been unemployed for a couple of years. You don't get an unemployment check that goddamn long. So what other check could it possibly be? A disability check or or a fucking crazy check? She told on herself. She said, I'm on a fixed income, which means she's getting a check. Which means she's getting a check. It's just not a big check. Right? Okay, so that's either disability or a fucking crazy check.
Some type of income, but that's not exactly. I'm the type of female. I'm not going to be in your business. It's none of my business because I can feed. I can cook my own meal. I can cook my own food. But if we're dating, in all reality, if we're dating, then it's either you're taking me out or for a cup of coffee, simple as a cup of coffee. So what's the difference?
Okay. So
I think it's kind of funky that a lot of these females out here, they want to date these high quality men, but they're not admitting that they're not high quality or that they're damaged or that, okay, I'm starting from here. I'm going to start dressing better. I'm going to start taking better care of myself, just like you was talking about self-reflection. What's the difference from being truthful to yourself? You're not a high quality woman, so how are you going to want a high quality man?
Are you talking about yourself right now?
I'm not talking about myself because I'm very high maintenance.
She should be talking about herself. And as she's talking here, I can't help but think to myself, I feel sorry for her son. I feel so sorry for her son. I hope that 15-year-old boy has a tight relationship with his father. Because if this is where he's getting all of his guidance and all of his wisdom, that boy don't got a chance. He ain't got a damn chance. I feel so sorry for her son if that boy don't have a relationship with his father. Because Lord knows he needs to.
Wait. Ooh, I got to understand. So you're talking. So the women you were just talking about, you don't put yourself in that category.
Saying that I'm not high quality. I'm not high quality right now because I'm not making I'm not making $1 million. I'm not making 100K. I'm not making 75K. So
what?
Depends on
Make sure.
Again, these women seriously got it twisted. They want. I'm beginning to suspect. Well, I can't say that. I can't put that on the unattractive women because it's all women. It's even the attractive women. You women seriously got it fucking twisted. Y'all seriously got it. Y'all got men fucked up. We don't give a fuck about the money you make. Even if this woman made $150,000 a year, men would not consider her to be a high value woman. Men would not consider her to be a high value woman. She's unattractive, she's overweight, and she's fucking nuts. Unattractive, overweight, out of her fucking mind. Already has a kid. She's 40 years old, so she ain't giving you no damn kids. If you were to date her. Where are the things that men value here? She's not bringing anything to the table that men value. Not a damn thing. Even if she made $150,000 a year, men would still not consider her a high value woman. Like, ladies, y'all seriously got to get off of this bullshit, especially because, listen, over the last 5-6 years, men have been all over the fucking internet telling you what we want, telling you how we think, telling you what we value. Day in and day out for the last 5-6 fucking years. If you don't get it by now, it's because you don't want to fucking get it.
Understanding. So you're saying other women are delusional, but you are not there. You're not delusional.
I've been delusional before.
Oh, you've been? When did you
the
stop
fuck?
being delusional?
When I started taking care of myself. When I started doing better for my mental health.
In what area does she look like she's taking better care of herself? In what area does she look like she's taking better care of herself? She could easily stand to lose a good 30 pounds, maybe 40. She got that wig on her motherfucking head, which tells you she ain't even taking care of her fucking hair. She can barely formulate a sentence, a coherent sentence. Her mental health seems to be unchecked. In what area is this woman taking better care of herself? If this is what it looks like when she's taking better care of herself, I would hate to see this woman on a bad day. So I'm saying.
And when I start, doing better for myself, but even because most of the time it's like a fantasy. They say, well, what's your fantasy? What kind of wedding? I want to get married. No, I want to have a destination wedding.
Let me just jump in because
who the fuck is marrying this woman, bruh? Who is trying to marry this woman and sleep with this woman every night? Who the hell's trying to hit that? Who the hell trying to bring this chick home to they family reunion? With her busted and disgusted looking ass. Man, listen. I'll tell you right now. It'll be say for the sake of the argument, right? If my family had a family reunion, I can see it now. Me and my cousin Justin sitting at the table, and you walk in with some bitch that look like this, me and Justin gonna roast your ass. I can see it now. If we don't roast you to your face, we'll definitely be sitting there clowning you amongst ourselves. You can't bring no woman that looks like this home to your face. That shit is embarrassing. Is the Kendra G dating show making black women look bad? God damn. What the fuck?
The woman that you just called out, a lot of people are going to put you in that category and call you delusional. So
she is absolutely delusional. But real quick, man, hit the like button. If you're just coming in here, hit the like button. Smash the likes. Hitting the like button helps grow the channel more than anything. The more you hit the like button, the more YouTube pushes the video into the algorithm and exposes me to new viewers. It's the best way to grow the channel. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed, and bless the Cash App, $BLAXKSQUAD. It's in your lower left-hand corner. Let's keep this going.
Call me delusional, and I'll tell you, I'm a little delulu. I'm a lot of things, but one thing is, mom ain't raised no fool, and I'm not messing with somebody that just because
mama raised a fucking retard. Okay? They say you're not supposed to say that anymore these days, but look, man, I'm an 80s baby. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Mama raised a retard. Okay? This is retardation. This is beyond delusion. This is retardation. She on here talking about she looking for a white man. Like, bruh. That's another thing too, man. I'm gonna need you sisters to seriously bring it on back down to earth. The overwhelming vast majority of you couldn't get a white man. Okay? The overwhelming vast majority of you. Because first of all, the overwhelming vast majority of white men don't want to date black women seriously. They might sleep with a black woman, but the majority of them are not interested in dating a black woman seriously or marrying a black woman. The majority of them. You got some of them, yeah, absolutely. But y'all got it in your head that you just got access to hop the fence here and hop the fence there. These other dudes don't want you. These other groups of men don't want you. And we know they don't want you. Because if they wanted you, that's where you'd be. And we know that. We know that. A whole lot of brothers have come to the realization, not conclusion, realization that we are not truly y'all first choice. And that's why so many of you are so disrespectful and combative with black men. Because they're not your first choice in the first place. You want you a zaddy. Or even a Hispanic dude if you could get one. But they don't want you, and you know they don't want you, but you're trying to keep up this front. But look, man, I don't want to get off into a tangent about that, so let's keep it going.
They have money. I got my own money.
How you got money? How you ain't got no job. You ain't got no job. Remember the "You About to Lose Your Job" song? You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. We can't even sing that. This bitch ain't got no job. She ain't got no job, but she's sitting here talking about, I got my own money. Like I said, man, she told on herself when she said she was on a fixed income. This chick is either collecting, she's either collecting a disability check or a crazy check. And I suspect it's a crazy check. Okay? But you see the look on Kendra's face right now when she said, I got my own money. Kendra's thinking the same thing I'm thinking. You ain't got no job, bitch. You ain't got no money. This chick is nuts, bruh.
You
This chick
do
is...
drugs?
Do I do drugs?
Yeah.
What kind of drugs? To be more specific, crack, powder, weed. What you mean? What are you asking me that for?
Because you're nuts.
Because I'm trying to keep up with you.
Because you're fucking nuts.
So many different ways. Like I said at the beginning, it's so very contradiction in one thing that you say. And
okay, I'm
honestly trying to follow you.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm kind of losing you here. If you want to move on to the next question, we can.
What are your deal breakers?
Woo!
Deal breaker?
That is one hell of an attitude for such an unattractive woman, isn't it? Man, I'd have been kicked this heifer off my show, bro. I'd have been kicked off my show.
Doesn't like to communicate. Hold on a second.
How the hell are you supposed to communicate with a woman that don't never make no damn sense? This woman done sat here on this show for all this time, contradicting her own words every 2 seconds. She'll say one thing and then literally 15 seconds later say something totally contradictory to what the fuck she just said. Over and over and over again. 80% of the time she opens her mouth, nothing that comes out of her mouth makes any goddamn sense. But she's sitting here talking about communication. And she probably has no clue that she is the problem in the communication department. You can't tell her that she's the common denominator here. Oh, no, ain't shit wrong with her.
Do you drink? You gonna ask me, do I do drugs? Do you drink?
I drink. Seem like
oh, shit.
You don't have to look like you drink.
I mean,
but
there's
do it look like I do drugs?
Hold on, real quick. We can go there if you want to, Peter. Now,
yes. To answer the question, it does look like you're on drugs. It looks like either A, you're on drugs, or B, you're off your fucking medication. Yes. God damn. Do it look like I'm on drugs? While she sits there with that fire red wig on her fucking head. Yes, you look like you're on drugs. The fuck? Oh my God.
We can go on the way
I'm not going to hold back from saying
it's not about holding back, but here's the deal. I asked you if you did drugs and I explained to you the reason why. So you can receive it or not.
Because you couldn't follow me. What type of drug, even if I was doing drugs, how can you help me? You can't help me with nothing. What can you help me with?
That wasn't
I can only
it
help
wasn't
myself.
necessarily the goal to help you.
I
It's to
came
try
on
to
your
understand you
platform and
so
you're
I can
asking me,
follow
do I do
on.
drugs? Okay. Okay, let's move on to the question that you asked me. So you asked me, you said, what are my deal breakers? My deal breakers is somebody that let me see.
Now, first off, I want y'all to notice this. I'm gonna keep bringing it up because for those of you who watch for those of you who watch this series, I'm gonna eventually show you the lack of patience that Kendra G has with black men versus all the fucking patience in the world that she has with black women. I'm gonna show it to you. Just keep watching. You see all the patience that she's had with this woman this entire interview.
Okay. I don't care about who you fucking. Okay. So my deal breakers are hold on a second, I'm kind of okay. Haters. All right. So let me see. I kind of just wrote it everywhere, but my deal breakers is somebody that's dirty, that doesn't, that has no type of communication, that's not communicating.
She said, well, her deal breakers is somebody that's dirty. I would love to see what's under that fucking wig. I would love to see what's under that fucking wig. When's the last time she washed her hair? You know she's scared of water. You know she's
That's
scared
not.
of
Don't
water.
let me catch you in a lie. Don't let me catch you in a lie. You should be able. If you're interested in me, you should be able to communicate these things with me. Um, and that's it.
Does he have to look a certain way?
He doesn't have to look a certain way, but we need to be attracted to each other.
Do we got to make a certain amount
I
of money?
said that I'm looking for a white guy, preferably a vanilla type of guy. He got to be smart, and he has to make. Yes, he should make a certain amount of money. Like I would say, at least he should have in his career at least 75K to 80K is well for
You
me.
want a white smart man that makes 75K to 80K.
Yes, or it could be more because
Oh,
it
it could be
depends on how it.
more. So a white
Yeah.
smart man that makes more than 80K.
Yes.
Have you ever dated a white smart man that makes more than 80K?
Yes.
What happened to that relationship?
Bullshit.
He was too
Bullshit.
emotionally spoiled.
When did you date?
He was too emotionally spoiled sounds a lot like he expected to be treated like a human being, and since I'm used to treating black men like shit, I tried to bring that bullshit over to the white community and treat a white guy like shit, and he wasn't having it. Since I'm used to talking to black men crazy, I tried to talk to this white guy crazy, but he wasn't going for it because he wasn't with that shit. That's what that sounds like. That too emotionally spoiled. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like, coded language for he wanted to be treated like a human being. Is what that sounds like. You know what I mean? Like what does that mean?
Him when you were in
This
preschool? When
what?
did you date him? Was he like your kindergarten sweetheart?
No, he. This was like some years
How
ago.
many?
I've dated an Italian guy before, but
How many
I
years ago?
haven't dated.
How many years ago?
This was like over
Oh,
10 years ago.
I know it was a long time ago.
10
Yeah,
years.
yeah. Maybe not preschool, high school.
No, not high.
Yeah, 10 years ago before she lost her motherfucking mind and ended up 50 pounds overweight with a fire red fox hair wig on her motherfucking head.
Y'all dated? Y'all was in a relationship, or y'all went out on a date?
We were in just a friendship.
So you never. So again, you're not yes. So you never dated a white man that makes $80,000. You had a friendship with a white man that made over $80,000.
Yeah,
So you just
but I
said a
never
second ago. You
been with.
just said a second ago you don't want a liar, but you're a liar yourself.
I said don't
Thank
let me
you.
catch you in a
Well, I
lie.
just
How
caught
am
your
I
ass in a
lying?
lie. I
How
just
am
caught
I
your ass in a
lying?
lie. Yes,
How
because you're
am
up
I
here making
lying,
up
Kendra?
fantasy stories I asked you, did you ever date a white man that was smart that made 80K?
Well, you can just say
You
no.
said 10
I
years
did
ago.
not. I have not dated a white guy. He was
What the fuck?
Italian, but
Now, y'all caught that, right? She literally just said she did date him. Yo, I am convinced it's a crazy check, bruh. She's got to be getting a crazy check. This chick is fucking nuts, fam. This chick is nuts. This chick is nuts. Now, see, look. Remember, man law number 2086. Never give good dick to a crazy bitch. Okay? Now, I don't think the overwhelming vast majority of men would smash this broad. Okay? But here's the problem. Now, if Kendra G was fucking crazy, most men would still hit that. Most men would take one look at them big old chocolatey titties and say, damn, she crazy, but goddamn, look at them titties. And they'd hit it. They'd still hit it. And then you know what you would end up with? You would end up with your fucking life in shambles because you cannot give good dick to a crazy bitch. She will ruin your fucking life. Because sooner or later, you're going to be like, okay, this bitch crazy. I hit it a few times. Let me just slide on out the back door. No, ain't no sliding out the door with a crazy bitch, bro. Ain't no sliding out the door with a crazy bitch. You don't think she know where you live. Wrong. She know where you live. She ain't that crazy. She know where you live. She know where you live. She figured out where you live before you even hit it, probably. Because the bitch is fucking crazy. Could you imagine if this chick right here had some sort of attachment or some sort of emotional attachment to you? How hard do you think it would be to get rid of her nutty ass, bruh? So again, I'm giving you a real life example here. This is why man law number 2086. Never give good dick to a crazy bitch. Because you fuck one of them crazy bitches and you give it to her good and she develops an attachment to you, an emotional attachment. Now she think you her man and shit. She having fantasies of marrying you. Bruh. I'm trying to tell you, when a crazy bitch develops an emotional attachment to you, it is hard to get rid of her. You damn near gotta move to a different state. I'm just saying, could you imagine if this chick right here on the bottom, look at those eyes, bro. Look at that face. Could you imagine if she had an emotional attachment to you?
we were friends. This was a long time
When
ago.
I asked you the question, the answer should have been no, not yet.
Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. Can we move on, please?
Yeah, we can move all the way on, all the way off the damn show. I'm not talking to you no more. I'm done with your ass. I tried.
Oh, man.
Okay? I tried. But one thing we're not going to do is keep catching your ass out and lie after lie after lie. Now, Frida, go get your ass a job. Go get your ass a job in 2024. Okay? Get your shit together. And then, I don't know. Then the next thing you need to do, Frida, once you get the job, after you get your first paycheck, buy a notebook. Okay? And we're going to draw whites. 80K. Here's your man. The paper's already white, so that part is already filled in for your ass. I put 80K. Hang it on your wall, Frida. This is the closest you gonna get your ass to a smart ass white man that makes 80K. Hang it up. Put it on the wall. Look at the shit every day. And there you go.
Now, you know you got to be one trifling heifer if Kendra G loses patience with you, kicks you off the show, and then proceeds to roast your ass. I don't think I've ever seen her do that, but that is just how fucking aggravating and irritating that woman was. And like I said, I suspect that she's got some mental health issues. For real, for real. I mean, just, man, ridiculous. But on a side note, Kendra, that wig is pushed hella back, ain't it? Goddamn. the fuck? Kendra looking like she's straight out of Ethiopia with that motherfucking, that full head going all the way back to the middle of her scalp, nigga. What the fuck? Football face ass. Oh my God, man. Kendra need to take that wig off. I'm sorry, man. Take the wig off, Kendra.
2024. Been 4 years I've been hosting the show, and my bullshit tolerance is not that strong anymore. I'm sorry. I have been able to listen to dreams for the last 4 years. I'm tired. After 4 years, you get tired. You get tired of hearing bullshit after 4 years. So, I'm going to introduce the Kendra G Make a Man package. It will include a motherfucking notebook, some crayons, pencil, and some sheeted papers. Whites, black, and I'm gonna have a beige one for you so if you want an Asian man or a Hispanic man, because that's where y'all gonna find these men at. You have to create them your damn self. That's it. It was a pop-up show. I'm not gonna get my blood pressure high on a motherfucking pop-up show. I'm done. Goodbye.
Oh man, yeah, man. So yeah, even Kendra lost her patience and lost her cool with that heifer, man. Man. So I asked the question: is Kendra G's dating show making black women look bad? You be the judge. I am Kenyatta Black. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to the Black Squad. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Smash the likes. Smash up the likes. Nothing helps the channel more than you hitting the like button. The more you hit the like button, the more YouTube pushes my video into the algorithm, which exposes me to new viewers, which will help grow the subscribers. So smash up the likes, baby. Go ahead and bless the Cash App $ Black Squad. It's right there in your lower left hand corner. So until next time, and there will be a next time, I am Kenyatta Black. Shout out to the Black Squad. Deuces.